Let's begin this journey with our very first function, TRIMRANGE. Microsoft recently introduced the TRIMRANGE function along with TRIMREFs, and I'd like to talk about these in this video. Exercise 1. In this first exercise, we'll just get our bearings. Let's just say we have some data and we want to do a calculated column. For example, maybe we want to subtract this from this. So we go equals this minus this, enter. And then we fill this down. But then we got to thinking, what happens if I want to add some new rows? Will this formula automatically fill itself down? And the answer is, well, it kinda depends. For example, one option would be to store this data in a table because tables automatically expand. Another option is just to kind of rely on Excel's ability to recognize this as an issue and to fill this formula down. Depending on your Excel version, that may or may not work. Another option to try to future-proof this worksheet is just to fill this formula down, like all the way down. So you might do something like you might use a whole column reference. For example, you might go equals this whole column, minus this whole column. Enter. And it'll ensure that the difference is calculated for any new rows, but look what it also means if we filled like a million cells with a value. So that could increase the file size, and slow down our performance. And so now we have a new way to approach these kinds of situations. It's by using the TRIMRANGE function. Let's go to the next exercise 2. So this function will trim empty rows that are before or after our range, and that enables us to use a whole column reference. So, for example, equals TRIMRANGE, all of D, minus TRIMRANGE, all of C close function, and enter. This time, even though we've used column-only references, the formula is only filled down, as needed. And next period, if we add a new row 1000 and 1200, this formula is updated. So this is now a new option.